So everybody's here. Thank you very much for coming and to allow us to tell you about our stuff we are doing in Berlin. So I will make a presentation to show you all our stuff we have for home networking. And if you take your office as a home, because you are more than 8 hours at least in your office, then your office is also your home. So all these devices we are going to show you and the technology are for sure also for your office to be used. So I will tell you some words about AVM, later on about the new stuff we have in portfolio, and later on a little bit more details about specific products. You are welcome to come to after the session, to our booth, to our stands, if you have more questions and if you would like to know more about what we are doing in Berlin. So, some words about AVM. We were founded in 1986. We are 880 people. You see our turnover. The guys, Johannes, Peter, and Uli, they are still working in AVM. And important to us, the development and the production of our devices are in Berlin. The production is inside Europe. Yeah, it's right, in Europe. Yeah, and mostly in Germany.
Not in China.
And not in China.
Exactly. This is good.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is good because it is making us fast to the market. You know, since we have all the people sitting in Berlin, right now, people sitting in Berlin and developing. Yeah, and so we don't need to ask somebody somewhere else in this world, yeah, in order to bring new innovations to our stuff. And you see, if you have your in-house development and production, you can handle quite fast, yeah, and react actually to the market. And this is a strong part of AVM. Software is coming from AVM, the hardware is coming from AVM, and the production is near to AVM. Yeah. That means the people, they love, let's say, the stuff we are doing because the updates are for free. We give at least in different countries for a guarantee to our products for 5 years, and all the updates we are doing, we are bringing with every new update, new features to the whole home networking devices we have. Maybe you ask yourself what these guys did before 1995. Before 1995, before we had ISDN controllers, who knows ISDN? Who worked with the ISDN part? So the technical guys, and also at home you had for sure ISDN devices. So before that time period, we had of course devices or software for bigger companies for the communication between Mercedes-Benz, BMW, VPN connections, and Novell. Who knows Novell? The older you know Novell. So we had CAP for Novell. We made ISDN for Novell, and then we started with our production with the ISDN controllers for residential markets, for everybody, yeah, to bring a good hardware and good software to the market when the internet started. So we started with a fitce box, you see here, then we had the first worldwide wireless communication based on ISDN. Yeah? So the knowledge we have, what I want to tell you is that the knowledge we have is coming, the knowledge inside the fitce box is coming actually from the past. So we have developers and guys inside AVM, and I'm working, as you saw, since 25 years actually in AVM. So we started with this technology, and all the knowledge is going actually to the newest devices we have. Still, we have PBXs inside our product, and these PBXs are still based on ISDN inside the device. And when you work with these devices, a lot of you, I think I spoke to some of you, they know fitce boxes, they say, hey, this is the best box I had, it's really reliable and it's working 24/7 at least for 5 years. Yeah. So let's go to the main part, let's into the brain of your home, inside the home. The technology is actually fitce box. The fitce box, the box is the brain and giving you all the technologies we have for wireless LAN, for mesh integration inside the devices. As you can see, we have a lot of, you see our product portfolio here. The brain is the fritze box. We have for telephony different devices. We have the applications. You make this application actually inside AVM, all of them, and also the devices for different technologies, for, let's say, wireless communication until Wi-Fi 7, and the newest one you can find on the market, and also the smart communication between the devices. So this making us actually quite unique. What we do, what we are showing actually to the market with the mesh, with the devices we have, because Wi-Fi is getting so important inside the home and inside your office. And with our mesh system, we are bringing complex and technologies which are not easy to understand for everybody. We created, let's say, options to have wireless connection in a small house, in a big house, with our mesh technology. So this is, let's say, the overview of the box. As you can see, this is quite unique worldwide. You see the devices on the right side. The brain is a fritze box. You can have actually a second fritze box if you need more devices inside, more fritze boxes inside your home or office. And you see how they are connected, through which interface they are connected to the main box. And this main box can be a fiber box, a fiber fritze box. It can be a XDSL box for VDSL, for instance, or it can be also for LTE or for 5G connection. And on the right side, you see how your devices at home are connected, let's say, to the main box. And you see also the bandwidth of those devices. Yeah? And so this is quite unique. And this picture, for those guys who are working with the network, with the ACS, with the new standard for ACS, with USB. So this picture is also available for the technical guys, technical support. On the other side, those who can help to the customers to put the right, let's say, the repeater to the right position inside the house or inside the office. So again, overview about the portfolio we have. Fritz box, phone, Wi-Fi repeaters, power line adapters, DEC-UNE based devices for smart home, and for Zigbee. I will show you also a device with Zigbee, and of course the main part of our hardware, which is the Fritz OS. Yeah. So we have, as I mentioned already, we have devices for XDSL, for cable connection. Here in Greece, we don't have so much cable connections based on DOCSIS, but fiber connections and LTE and 5G. So this is now, let's say, the main part of the Fritz boxes we have. I will go quite fast through the first device, which is 7590. So here you see the interface of this box. So you see we have connection for 35V for VDSL connection, and it can be, of course, also ADSL connection. And let's say the features for Wi-Fi, for connecting the devices like printers. So the Fritz box is also a print server, a fax server. It has a media server integrated. And of course, you can use DEC-UNE devices for smart home. So the next device, also we had a lot of awards for these devices. Actually, the first Fritz box 7590, when we started the production, it was 5 years ago, around 5 years ago. But still, this device is state of the art. So we have new versions of this device for AX connection, for Wi-Fi connection. Talking about the new standard, yeah, which will be, we are facing actually this standard for the next 10, 15, 20 years. Yeah. We have 2 devices right now available also here in Greece, working quite well. And the new devices we will have, they will have already the 5590 Pro Edition, the first box integration with Wi-Fi 7. So we will have all the bands here for Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 7 integrated in this device. And the device will have two interfaces for the WAN connection, VDSL, and also GPON or AON connection. But the next innovation is this device. This device is already giving you the possibility to connect a 10 gigabit connection WAN from the WAN side and also inside your home. The device has 10 gigabit port, yeah, for the connection to your devices, and is capable to make a routing session to the WAN side. So the next device, let's say for the next 10 years actually. And also the new device, the 5G device we have. With this device we support also telephony. We support here if you have a SIM card connected to the box, so you can make also a VoLTE call, or the new standard for voice can be also supported here. It has the same features like all other fritze boxes. It has also an analog port for the telephone to be connected to the fritze box. And then we are coming now to the most interesting devices for a home, where maybe you have a really bad connection to the internet or Wi-Fi connection inside your home or office. And therefore, we have a lot of different devices, repeaters based on these standards. So I will go only to one device, which is a 3000AX. You see here, this is a device, state-of-the-art of the technology, talking about different bands for communicating to the device. It is a 3-band device. Yeah, one band is only for the communication to the brain, which is the fritz box, and for the connection to your devices, laptops, tablets, computers. So you have 2 other bands up to, you see here, up to 2,400 megabit per second can be connected to the fritz box, based on 5 gigahertz and 4 gigahertz. But if you have later on questions regarding those devices, please come to us, and we will try to answer to all the questions. And of course, we have telephones can be connected via DECT. With every fritz box, you can configure up to 20 numbers. Every customer, every telecommunication company can configure on the fritz box 20 numbers, and you can make, based on the device we have, you can make from 4 up to 8 simultaneously calls. The fritz box, every fritz box is a complete PBX. And you can of course make interconnection between these devices. These devices are not only for, let's say, for telephony. You can control smart home devices. You can, with this device, adhere to the web radio. Yeah. You can have content of your media server, and you can hear the content on these telephones. Yeah. So, features of the box and smart home. I mean, these devices are available right now. You can actually buy them everywhere on the free market. But I will go to the smart gateway we have. Until now, all these, I don't know, 30 million, 40 million devices we have outside, they have a DECT base station. For them, you can use those devices on the right-hand side. Yeah, also devices from other manufacturers. But with our fritze gateway, smart gateway, we are bringing actually to all these devices on the market, we are bringing the new standard Zigbee. And within the next firmware update, we will activate Matter. So you should know Matter from Google, from Apple, or from all these manufacturers for controllers. So that means just if you put the fritze smart gateway to your network, you are able to use all the other devices free on the market, where you can buy them with the existing devices you have at home or in the office. So, and then of course we have the applications we have. We have the applications, So we have MyFritz. MyFritz is a free dynamic DNS, not only dynamic DNS, but you have access from MyFritz from everywhere in this world to your Fritzbox at home. You're getting information from the box immediately in this application. You can make phone calls. Even if you are not at home or in the office, you can get calls or you can make calls. By the way, every Fritzbox is supporting VPN based on IPsec and wire route. You should know them how complicated it is to configure IPsec sessions between two devices. But with our solutions, you can just with one click, it is easy to configure a VPN connection to the applications. So, okay, a lot of awards we have. So we have Germany actually, good market share. So everybody knows actually the Fritzbox. Even if you go to the street and ask somebody, hey, do you have a router at home or in the office? The people will say, I don't know what is a router, but I have a Fritzbox at home. So this is like, let's say the values of if you buy a Fritzbox, so you have it at least for 5 years, for 6 years, for 10 years, and you forget it, it is on the colon and giving you all the features you need. Thank you very much.